Hey guys, so in our little preparedness journey, there's many things we prepare for. Uh, are you prepared for the inevitable? You know, unfortunately, none of us get out of here alive, right? We're not going to live forever. I don't really think I'd want to, but anyway. So that day's going to come, and most of what we do as far as preparedness is to take care of our family, right? Well, do you have things set up to take care of them, in the unfortunate event that you're no longer here? That's something you need to be thinking about. Uh, Most of us that are in this community are, older, 45 and up, I'd say the majority. There's a few younger ones that maybe they don't have to worry about it so much just yet, but, the majority of us are, 45, 55, 65. We're not spring chickens anymore, as the old saying goes. I guess that's something my dad used to always say. I don't know. Anyway. Reba, you done rolling around? Can we walk? Come on. So, now, I'm in a little bit of a unique situation because of my family history. Hang on, we can't go across the street yet. You'll get squished. Nobody in my family, at least the side of the family that I take after and all that, has ever seen 70 years old. We all pass in our, early to mid 60s. So I'm 55. So realistically, I've got 7 to 12 years left. Somewhere in that range, right? Give or take. Now, before you start saying, oh no, that's terrible, it's really not that bad. First of all, I kind of have a time frame to prepare for this, right? That's something we usually don't get with anything else. Second of all, nobody in my family has ever had any health issues. Like there's been no long-term illnesses, no hospital stays, none of that stuff. I could be walking down the road right now and that'd be it, right? That's just how it happens in my family. It's like, I kind of compare it to that scene in The Matrix where the guy's, he's on the outside and the rest of them are on the inside and he's just pulling the plug. And they're just, because that's how it works, right? It's literally here 1 second, gone the next. And that's not actually a bad thing, I don't view it as a bad thing. But I'm making sure that my wife and the rest of the family is taken care of when that happens. Come on, Reba, get out of the road. Come on. Sometimes I think my dog's not too smart. Anyway, because I know it's coming, right? It's not like a big shock, like I've known this since I was a kid. It's just how the family works, right? That's why we all have our children young too. Everybody in my family, grandparents, parents, me and my wife, all had our children young. Because, you don't want to be expiring when your kids are still teenagers. So all of our kids are, actually I think that even the youngest ones are 30 now. So, they're self-sufficient. So, but this is something you need to prepare for. You need people just driving down the road looking at my dog. So, you need to be ready in case something like that happens. Of course, we don't want nothing like that to happen, but eventually, it's going to happen to all of us. Like I said, I'm kind of lucky. I actually view it as kind of lucky. I have a time frame to go after, or work around, whatever you want to call it, and I know there's going to be no long hospital stays or nothing like that. I mean, it is literally like snapping your fingers in my family. So, hey, there's a lot worse ways to go. So I'm not that disappointed about it. But anyway, I'm prepared, life insurance, things like that, to make sure that when I'm not here anymore, that Mrs. OVP, and if Reba's still around and that they're all taken care of. You know, they don't have to worry. So, just something to think about. I know it's not something everybody wants to think about, but it's something you need to plan for. So, plan for the worst, hope for the best, right? So, just something to think about today on this actually chilly, gloomy day here in East Central Ohio. Hope you all have a good weekend, and God bless everybody. Keep prepping, keep your head on a swivel, because the world's insane right now. Don't wait for SHTF, because it ain't going to wait for you. We'll see y'all next time.